Hi, and welcome to the Golden Age Report. Today we're going to talk about some urgent developments coming out of the Ukraine war. Let's start by talking about Turkey. So the Russian and U.S. intelligence heads met in Turkey recently. Erdogan was extremely anxious to get this meeting kicked off between the U.S. and Russia as chaos was breaking out all over the region. We can only assume that Russia was sharing their gathered evidence with their counterpart on what the Zelensky regime was up to. I'm guessing that even the Pentagon was alarmed about what they saw the Zelensky minions were up to. What did they share about the transport of radioactive materials, and what did they find out about the biolabs? All we know is the Russian Ministry of Defense wouldn't stop sounding the alarm on these topics. Did the CIA immediately get on the horn with CNN following this meeting, or perhaps during the middle of it? It seems that way, as even CNN is starting to turn on our hero Zelensky. Apparently whatever they talked about sent some shockwaves throughout DC. Next, let's talk about what's going on in Ukraine. The wolf's cried wolf one too many times. Is the whole Ukraine narrative falling apart? Let's see. First, Zelensky says that Russia is attacking the nuclear power plant that they have control over. Next, he's pushing that they blew up their own pipelines. Then he's saying that Russia is creating a dirty bomb. Putin just laughed that one off as he's reminded our superhero that they have real bombs in Russia. Looks like the magic wand failed him on his latest attempt to draw NATO in and cause full-scale World War III. Finally, nobody's believing the garbage he's selling. He's reached such a point of desperation that he's had to resort to banning CNN in Ukraine. They've been his greatest allies since the beginning of this conflict. This marks the turning point of what is sure to be an unraveling of our hero's journey. You'll have to catch our next episode when we talk about his plan to rebuild Ukraine's navy. Finally, let's end it on a good note by talking about India. It appears one of our leaders is having some success as he was greeted by cheers at the G20. And thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and pound that like button. There's going to be a lot more coming. We're just getting started.